Because you can dance if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. But when you check your portfolio and it's not where you want it to be, then you do a little cry. Wah. But you always say laughter through tears is your favorite emotion. Not when you're just in a holding pattern that is too down low all the way to the flow. So we're at 1982, just traveled in the hot tub time machine again, and it is Wednesday, June 26, 20 and the 24, 2:25 p.m. here in the farm fields of Valparaiso, Indiana. June 25th, that was Sparkle Barbie's birthday. So we had a wonderful day. Went to a very nice restaurant over in New Buffalo, Michigan. New Buffalo, Michigan. It was the terrace room. Terrace room right there. Let's see what their website looks like because they stiffed me. Like the bill was larger than it should have been. Hey, look at that. Now I know where my money went. Fancy website. Let's see. Yeah, whoa. Looks good, doesn't it? Explore the menu. Let's see. What did we have yesterday? I know this is very important to you, what I ate for dinner yesterday, but when I was celebrating my best lady of all time, we did not do the bruschetta. We did do the arancini, antipasto, and also the fritto misto. Both delicious. Let's see. I wanted the Brussels sprouts, but I thought, we're going to have enough food here. Love me some Brussels sprouts. We all had a few bites of the terrace ensalada. And then, let's see, kid one, Madison had the rigatoni alla vodka. I'm on a budget, so I had the spaghetti and meatballs. The rest of my family, they're not on a budget. So the seafood ciappino, that's what Lady had. What did Maya have? Was it the rainbow trout? Or was it why can't I think of what she had? I think it may have been the rainbow trout. And then I know old big spender, spending dad's money, kid 3, he had the beef tenderloin. And that's the price. So with tip, drinks, fun, dessert, all the good stuff. Oh yeah, is desserts on here? No. But we had, what did we have? Tiramisu and a chocolate crepe. Yeah, chocolate crepe. So with tip, I better get in here and make some money. It was like $500. Yeah, I know. So where are we at? 1983. Let's see. AG puts, they are at $90 profit, only 15% of the profit because silver and gold, still making my butt stink. And currently, First Majestic Silver is trading at $5.91. So currently, I am underwater. Not concerned. I should be, but I'm not concerned because certainly gold and silver and oil are consolidating way longer than I anticipated, but that's just what we have to do. Part of the reason I haven't been hanging out with you the past couple of days is just the portfolio's collecting cobwebs for the most part. UCO, 2 times bull on the USO oil fund. $34 calls. They're safe right now. They're up $500 on the trade, 62.5%. So right as we speak, UCO trading at 33.21, and we've got $34 calls. I don't want to see those go. If they go, I'm not overly concerned because I still feel very bullish about oil before even the end of the summer. Well, it's almost July. I know. It is almost July. So just got to be patient, right? So you see all these positions, all the red, a little green in here, but just overall, if you look at these numbers, like Devon Energy, PBF, wrong. Unity, couldn't be any wronger, down $37,616. Has it found itself a bottom and is making its way up? It's actually been up 2 days in a row. How about that? Actually, it's 2 out of 3 days, I think, is what it's up. But look at our position, $28.98 on 3,000 shares, and is trading at a paltry $16.44. Like I told Sweet Lady Face on our long walk today, we walked 3.5 miles. Pretty good. and caught a little rain action, but I did a little anti-rain dance and it stopped like right after that. So that was cool. So I told her, look, I'm not overly concerned because I know where gold, oil, silver, and Bitcoin are going this year, and I'm going to need to offset some of those gains. There's going to be like so many gains. One of the keys to never being bored, entertain yourself. Somebody's got to. But you see, so like UCO, we're up, AGQ up, GLD down, GDX down, and these are probably like GDLD, GDX are probably still going to continue to consolidate a little bit lower before they find their local bottom. Because, the charts are all about probabilities. One day literally can change the trajectory for the near term of that chart. Typically, the big picture, though, gets it right because it's based on sentiment. And what is sentiment? That's basically emotion. And you know how emotional we are as human beings. But DocuSign, I'm just way down on my whiskey there, down 10 grand. And look who's making a comeback. Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. Norwegian Cruise Lines making its way back. I think I was down nearly 10,000 on that son of a gun as well. But now we're only down 1,100. And I still think we've got some nice room to roll, like into a nice little profit. Gold, that's Barrick Gold. That's not just gold. Barrick Gold down. Don't even ask me about that position. I'll talk about it one day, but it won't be today. And yeah, let's see. Anybody else? What else? There was one other big one I wanted to look at. Maybe. Oh, yeah, it was Bitto, right? Bitto just biting me right in the in the 10 bits. Bitto down over 7 grand. Am I concerned long, big picture? No. But is it fun to lose money in the near term? Still no. So not fun, but it is, as they say, what it is. So what are we at? 1982. Let's see. 1982. Let's go. Like, what were the best movies of 1982? Best. I'm a big movie buff guy. 1982 by rank. Let's see. IMBD. Oh, I see some I recognize there. Don't even try to tell me. King of Comedy. How could that be number one if that was the year E.T. was out? You're out of your ever-loving mind. I don't even know if did I even see the King of Comedy? If you've seen the King of Comedy and it needs to be seen, I mean, I love Jerry Lewis, love De Niro, love Martin Scorsese. What is it? I can't speak today. Scorsese. Blade Runner, yes. Sophie's Choice, yeah, but we all know what that was about. I can't pronounce it and didn't see it. Tootsie, absolutely missing. Doesn't ring a bell. Gandhi, yeah, boring. The Thing, it was scary at the time. E.T., I don't know what they have this ranked by, but it's not ranked properly. Because E.T. should be at the top. Diner was funny. Star Trek II, Wrath of Khan, good. Pink Floyd, The Wall, if you know, you know. Conan the Barbarian, come on. Fast Times at Ridgemont High, that should be like number 2 under E.T. Awesome, totally awesome. You hear that, Mr. Hand? That's my skull. I can watch that movie at least once a week. Rocky 3, come on. I'm number 1. That means I'm the best. Quit ducking me, you paper champion. I'll fight you anywhere, anytime. Oh, prediction? Pain. That is my favorite Rocky of all time, Rocky 3, with Clubber Lang, who is who? Yeah, Mr. T, First Blood. What are you even doing? Just let's move along. Porky's great. Going through this list makes me want to watch all these. Oh, I remember putting my bicycle in the shed because on HBO Poltergeist was debuting, and it was a summer night, and I remember I was a little nervous. Put my bike away because it was premiering at 7 or 8 p.m. And in the summer, still light out. So I'm going inside, watch Poltergeist. With one eye closed and the other one half open. Because I'm not a big fan of scary movies, but I thought Poltergeist was good. World According to Garp, if you know, you know. All right, let's move on. Let's talk about, what about best songs of 1982? Hey, right there. Best songs 1982. Abracadabra. I'm going to reach out and grab ya. Great song. Little ditty about Jack and Diane. The rest of these. Physical by Olivia Newton-John. Eye of the Tiger, yes, indeed. That was in Rocky, of course. In fact, it was Rocky 3 is where that debuted. I love rock and roll. Ebony and Ivory. Ebony and Ivory live together in perfect harmony, side by side on the piano keyboard. Oh, here's a good one. Centerfold. In fact, based on Centerfold, in 5th grade, I wrote what may be my greatest song of all time. It was called Santa is a Centerfold. Is he fat? Is he red? Does he smoke cocaine? Is he one of those fakey guys that always complains? Well, then I went to see him on Christmas Day, and that fat old sucker took my candy cane away. Ba-dum-bum-bum. My hands were cold. My candy cane has just been stole. Santa is a centerfold. What are you going to even put this video out? You're like in rare form. I'm just loving life. These are all great songs, aren't they? I've seen Mellencamp, or as it was in 1983 or 82, John Cougar. Seen him in concert like 7 times. Very awesome. And so on and so forth. That's enough of that. You're spending way too much time. You've probably clicked off of the video already, but I'm still talking. But you see the position I'm in. I don't have a lot of action going on the options side. I was looking at what is the name of that ETF? Hold on, TMF. It's right there. TMF, it's a 3 times bull on TLT, okay? So the treasuries. I think, as you've seen, my track record has not been good lately, but what I think right now, according to the crystal ball and the magic 8 ball, that TLT is bottoming and we're going to be heading. So it's like, what is TLT at right now? So this is like I said, it's a 3 times bull. I would not ever recommend messing around with these ever, unless you feel incredibly confident that TLT is going up. Okay, but let's take a look at TLT. I believe a local bottom is at least near, if not in. Let's look at like year to date on the TL and the T. All right, year to date down 5.18%. Currently at 93.14. Okay, but I think, let's see, yeah. Man, it's been down all year, hasn't it? Let's look at 1 year. I think it's going to 105 to 110 by, I don't know, probably over the next 3 months. So I was thinking of making just a short play on it, and just on an options play. The TMF, maybe selling a 1 week, maybe a 2 week, just to give plenty of time. 2 week put on here. Let's just take a look. Trade TMF options, and the volatility on these are enormous. That's what makes them so dangerous, but what also gives them a premium. So July 12th, 16 days out. So that's just 2 weeks and 2 days. Look at the premium on this, because it's what? Dangerous on the dance floor. Dangerous. And it's up right now. Why? Well, because it's downtown the Chinatown. So you see the percent change in this particular strike and that particular premium. So at a $50.50 strike, you're at $1.58. So if you did something that you would consider at least to be a little bit on the conservative side, given the thesis is we're bottoming and we're going up, maybe you come rolling in at 49 and collect nearly 100 per, $96 per. I'm going to think about that. I'm not going to pull the trigger at this very second. I want to take a look at the bigger chart of TLT. I had it up here. Oh, I moved it back down to 1 day. I was looking at the MACD and the RSI. Still not incredibly low. Let me go to 6 months. Yeah, I mean, the MACD has not reset, which is what I would imagine first. Or did I miss it? Because it did. When did it reset? Was that today? You should do this research before you come on air. Well, I was busy. Had a great time over the weekend. There ended up being like, I don't know, a dozen of us hanging out, listening to some live music, a pre-celebration for Sparkle's birthday. I know you may have heard the rumors. I probably got up on stage and sang Purple Rain. Did people laugh because it was so bad? Probably. But did I then grab the Singer's tip bucket and made my way around the place and at least doubled the amount of tips that was in his bucket? Yes, I did do that. Oh boy, good times. So yeah, not a lot of action for me except just sitting on my hands waiting for gold, silver, oil, and Bitcoin to make their way in the proper fashion, which is what they're going to do. They're all going to head north soon. I just don't know exactly when, but that is still my complete conviction. So, yeah, what else you got going on? I was looking at a 1980 Ricky Henderson. I have one right here in front of me. It just keeps me company all the time. This one was actually, and I told you the story before, but I pulled this. This is Pack Fresh from 1980, probably 81. I'd say like April of 81. Probably the 1980 tops came out. No, it probably would have come out in 80, right? Yeah, 2024 comes out in 2024. All right, let's call it 1980. So I was less than 9 years old behind Swanson's Dairy, which was this local little shop, eggs, bread, milk, but a tons of candy and chips and pop and all that good stuff. Me and my friends would either ride our bikes or walk down there, muster up a quarter for a pack of cards, maybe a dime, pulled that Ricky Henderson, and he literally has been my favorite player since. And I want to collect essentially the gamut of what this is called a graded card. This is we call this a slab. Graded card is just that. It is graded. 1.5 is a terrible grade. It's considered fair. The FR is fair, but looking at it, it is off center, right? Right to left has a little action right there, but it shouldn't be a 1.5. But anywhere near this number, and you're stealing this card because it costs $20 just to get them graded. Hello. So I'll be keeping an eye on that because rarely do you see one that's graded that low that actually looks serviceable. So I'm going to try to collect, like 1 through 9 as far as the grades. 10 is just too rich for my blood. In fact, is there even a 10? If there's a 10 on here, you'll be blown away at the price. Let's just put it in. Let's see if there's a 10 on here. There's probably one on for 100 grand or more. GSA 10, best match. Yeah, see this. So this is a kind of a deceiving little ad. It's a PSA 8, which is considered a near mint. And then, but look what it says in the advertisement line. PSA 10 sold for $180,000. I don't think I'm going to put $180,000 into one baseball card. No, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to do so. I might put that into an entire collection of baseball cards, but certainly not one. I've gone way off a topic. I've missed you, so I needed to just tell you what's been going on here. Obviously not a lot in this portfolio. Hey, we're up to 1984. Let's go to best movies of 1984. Let's don't say we did, Bart. Okay, fine. I'm going to let you go here. I've almost rambled for 20 minutes straight. Good times. Go ahead and wish Sparkle Barbie happy birthday in the comments if you don't mind, and I will share all of those with her. Thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, comment, share with a lovable friend, and I'll see you in the next video.